everybody? It's good to see you all tonight on the penultimate night of our Halloween gaming spectacular. I was thinking about it today and I'm like, man, it's kind of bittersweet. But, you know, tomorrow's Halloween. That'll be fun. So, let's get through the intro and then, chat a little bit, shall we? So if you don't know who I am, my name is Quartz, I'm 22 years old, and I am a massive horror fan. And I decided for all 31 days of October, from the 1st to the 31st, I would be playing 31 different horror games, give or take a few, because we did some variety nights. And in those, I would play 3 or 4 different games, which would make it more than 31, but I say 31 for brevity's sake. And out of the roster of games that we have, only 4 are games that you have to pay for. And on the higher end of the most expensive game is Layers of Fear, which we've already played. And on the lower end, the least expensive games you have to pay for are We Know the Devil, which we've also already played, Anatomy, which we've already also played, and Unsorted VHS, which we've also already played. The point of these streams is to introduce you to developers that you may have never heard of before, or developers that you may have heard of before but may have forgotten, or developers that you may have heard of before but just not have seen a specific work from them. Plus, you know, I like I like horror games, and I want to introduce you all to some of my favorites and maybe find some new ones along the way. I forgot to tweet out the link. Hold on. Hold on a second. I forgot. I forgot to tweet out the stream. Oops, that is not what I meant to do. Hold on, I'm trying. I was very, very quiet. So there, sorry. I'm trying to tweet out the link. Also, this thumbnail is probably the softest thumbnail I've ever drawn. It's fine. It's fine. But hi! I hope you all are doing well. Man. Oh, I'm so excited but also kind of sad for tomorrow because tomorrow is Halloween and it'll be the end of the month and I'm hoping we can start somewhat early. I don't quite know yet. Oh, sorry, I just went and double checked the form to see if we have any new submissions, because I have a I have a form, a Google form that I created for people to submit scary videos for me to react to, because on Halloween, rather than just playing a game and then calling it quits for the night, I kind of want to make it one last hurrah where we play a game, but also do some other stuff as well. So I was like, okay, I'll create a little Google form where people can submit some scary videos. And of course I put guidelines on there so that, you know, I'm not getting anything legitimately horrible being sent to me. And thankfully, I haven't gotten any horrible videos yet. But one person, it's really funny. I also have to check the ones where people submitted to me just videos without any description to them, because thankfully some people put descriptions on what the videos are, so I have an idea of what they are. But some people just submitted them without any, like, warnings or anything on them, or even a description. The first thing somebody sent me was the Caretaker album in its entirety. all 6 hours of it. Which, if you know what the Caretaker album is not a scary video, by the by. What the Caretaker album is it's an art piece album, a 6-hour long art piece album, created to give people the idea of what it is to go through Alzheimer's, dementia, and how devastating that is on the person who has dementia or Alzheimer's. And it's incredibly sad. I have listened to it before. There's no, like, lyrics or anything. It is just 6.5 hours of solid instrumentals, and it's compilations of older songs as well, mashed together to create this impressive and emotional response. And it's a very beautiful album. I don't know why somebody submitted it to me, though. It's kind of funny. And also somebody submitted a Pokemon video, which I appreciate. It's the Help I Turned Into a Gengar video, and I love that short. It's very cute. What did I do today? I was almost late to stream today because I was cleaning up my Animal Crossing New Horizons island up for the first time in literally like months, almost a year, because my flowers overgrew and I wanted to decorate for Halloween a little bit on my island, so I started kicking it into gear and started cleaning up the island, and it's a process. All of my island is covered in flowers, so I'm trying my best to clean them all up before tomorrow. And I have a feeling I'm gonna probably be up really late tonight doing just that. But I don't mind. I bought a lot of shovels. I think I'll be okay. But yeah. Let's swap the segment over to talking about books. And guys, I have a surprise for you all. Hold on a second. So, here's the thing. I didn't feel like reading the book that I had started yesterday after The Summer I Turned Pretty, which, hold on, let me grab that book, actually, and read off the title again, because I deeply adore this book so far. Nothing Burns as Bright as You by Ashley Woodfolk. It's a fantastic book, and I'm very excited to read more of it, but I didn't feel like reading just a novel today, or even reading the book as I said before, the one that I had started the other day. So I went back to the rest of the manga that I have left to read, and I forgot that I had the first volume of Mob Psycho to read still. So I said, okay, you know what? I think it's time I finally read this thing, because it's been on my TBR this entire month. And I know the new season just started up a while ago, I think, this month, if I am recalling correctly. Goodness, I can't talk today. But, I read the first volume of it today, and it's actually really good. Now, I've seen quite a lot of the anime, 'cause it was all over the place, way back when it was first premiering. And people were making comparison to certain manga panels from the original manga to Bones' animation and how they had adapted it. So I did see things like, what was that club called? Crap, hold on. What was that club called that Mob joins? Hold on. It's like the bodybuilding club? The body improvement club. So I had seen him running with the body improvement club before. I saw that in a GIF, and it was funny. He passed out after 5 minutes of running, and I'm like, me too. As somebody who has sports-induced asthma, me too. But a lot of you probably know what Mob Psycho is about, so I don't really need to talk about the plot all too much. But I need to talk about it solely because I need to try to collect what the plot is myself, because I might not have been paying too super close attention because I was really tired this morning. But from what I gather, is this kid. His real name is Shigeo Kageyama, but his nickname is Mob, but not because he's violent, but because he's just blends in as part of the crowd. He is an assistant to Region, who I know is a scam artist. I know he's a scam artist. I've known it forever. But yeah, he's working as his, like, protege or, like, assistant or whatever. And Region doesn't have any sort of powers that a lot of people seem to have. Yeah, he doesn't have any powers, but he takes Mob on, and Mob has powers. And there's this thing that happens with Mob. He has the ability to be super strong using his emotions. So when they reach 100% in quotations, all his powers are unleashed at once, depending on his emotion? But is it only solely fueled on rage? I have no idea. I'll have to find that out at some point. But when I got to that part in the manga where he reached 100% on his emotions and fought Lord Dimple, I was like, whoa. I was like, oh. But he suppresses his emotions on purpose so that doesn't happen all the time, so he doesn't, like, kill everybody. I'm assuming that's what happens if his powers get out of hand. But he's very cute. I love Mob. He's just a little guy. I love him to death. And also, we were introduced to, what, Teru? Oh, I forgot about his little brother. The hell was his name? Ritsu. I know about Ritsu, and I also know about Teru. 'Cause I've seen those two. I've seen nearly every single character that comes from Mob Psycho, because so many people in my life love Mob Psycho, and they just talk about certain characters all the time. Mostly I see them talk about Region. And I did see that one panel that people keep saying, like, Bones sexified Region. Because where is that one little portion, actually? It was when he was doing a shoulder massage for a guy. And they sexified that portion where he's, like, tossing sweat off of himself. Guess they officially were like, oh, we have to make him as attractive as humanly possible. Because how are people gonna love a scam artist otherwise? I don't know. It's endearing, though. I'm definitely gonna read more Mob Psycho and actually probably watch the anime as well. But very cute. Only thing is, I don't like one's art style too much. I know it's on purpose that it looks this funky, but I mean there are certain portions where you can see the art style like kick it up a notch, and that's predominantly when Mob is fighting Lord Dimple with all the action scenes. I can definitely tell. I think, did Mob Psycho come before One Punch Man? Because I think it did. Either that or One Punch Man came before Mob Psycho. Either way, one has a certain art style to him where he just makes these, like, dinky little characters, and then their emotions, they just make the ugliest faces. It's kind of funny, but it's also off-putting a little bit. And also the hands, oh my god, the hands drive me batty. But either way, this is getting like a 4 out of 5 from me. I definitely will pick up more volumes if they're available, that is. I was so lucky to be able to even get the first volume of this at the library. There were like volumes of like 2, 3, and 4, I think, as well. But I didn't know if I would like this or not, so I didn't pick up the rest and just picked up the first one, but I'm definitely grabbing the other ones when I'm able to. So that's that. Thought I'd update you all, because the last time I brought up Mob Psycho, everybody was just like, oh, like so excited that I mentioned it. It's kind of funny. But I understand it. I understand why it's popular. It's very, 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 very cute. And one other thing I want to update you all on. I didn't really get super far in this, but this is something I've been independently reading even before the streams started, and that's Sweet Tooth by Jeff Lemire. I was reading this purely because I was curious, and I'd heard of the Netflix adaptation of it, but, like, of course I had my gripes with this. I don't know exactly when this was published. This is the third volume I'm reading. I've already read the first two, and I thought they were pretty interesting. When was this published? 2016, this one was published. But it's interesting. I just don't like this particular one and how it opens. There's a lot of horrible language that is used throughout Sweet Tooth. There's a lot of slurs. There's a lot of ableist language. There's a lot of just horrific ways that everybody refers to each other. A lot of misogyny as well. And I don't think I've encountered homophobia, thankfully, but definitely I'm not ruling that out. But this one especially, I was like, maybe I don't continue with this, because this opens with an expedition in 18 something or 19 something, 1911, where this group is going to look for a rich man's sister's fiance, and they are in the Arctic, or at least I want to believe they're in the Arctic. And they're going to search for him because he's been missing for like a couple of months to a year almost, I think. And they encounter the Inuit people, the indigenous people that live in the Arctic, and they just call them all sorts of disgusting names. And, of course, use the worst terms imaginable on them, as most people did at that time when it came to indigenous people. They were just super racist toward them, and I just hate every second of it. And they just keep going. They keep going. They use slurs, they use just the worst descriptors imaginable, so I'm like, yeah, what's the point of reading this if you're just gonna be horrifically racist to the indigenous people here in the Arctic? Like, what's the point of me wanting to continue this if that's how you're gonna open the graphic novel? Like, I get it, I understand the time period in which this portion takes place in, so the racism exists. I just don't want to read about that, you know? Why open your graphic novel on that? I want to read about what the main plot has been about, which is going to find, I can't remember his real name, but Sweet Tooth's parents and the origin of where this disease came from, because they're in an apocalypse, and there's these hybrids that are being born where they're animals and humans mixed together. Like, Sweet Tooth's a deer, and then there's a girl who's a pig, and there's a little boy who's a gopher. I want to know more about that. I don't give a shit about racism. Well, I do give a shit about racism, I should say that, but I don't give a I don't give a shit about these random people, I should say, and their racism. Like, why? That's just gonna turn me off from that and just make me want to put that away. I don't want to see racist remarks against the Inuit people, you know? They're really awesome people that exist in the Arctic and have their own culture, and they're doing their own thing. And the brutality against them too. God, they just punch the hell out of some of them, and like I hate this so incredibly much. This is just reminding me of Flinch in that one portion of it where it was incredibly stereotypical and racist toward the Pawnee tribe in that. And I'm like, God, this is the second time I'm reading something where there's racism against indigenous people. What the hell is going on here? I don't get it. So that definitely was a kick in the teeth, so I'm probably not gonna continue with Sweet Tooth after that. Thinking on that now, like, oh, you're gonna start your graphic novel with violent racism toward the indigenous people of the Arctic? No. So, yeah, no, that one's... but yeah, that's a reading update for you all today. There was good, and then there's bad. It's usually how it goes with a lot of things that you read. Sometimes there's good. Most of the time it's bad. I keep running into this issue where there's just so much racism and toward indigenous people specifically. And I hate that so much. I'm gonna look into more books that are not violently racist toward indigenous people. It just violently racist as a whole. I'm tired of coming across books that seem like they're one way and then end up just completely subverting what they were preaching about, and it just bugs me to no end. I'll probably look through my library whenever I go back. I don't think I'm going back tomorrow. Sometime soon, in the next couple of days, I'll look through and see if I can find some more books by indigenous authors with indigenous characters, because I've read a couple, but I want to read more because it's hard to come across books with indigenous characters that are written by indigenous people, because for some reason they're just really hard to find, and I don't know if that's on purpose or not, but they're out there. I know they are. You just gotta look for them, and they're probably in abundance. I just hate that they're hidden in my library. I'm saying, like, I want to see them more prevalently, you know? So yeah, that's your reading update. I hope that... I keep saying this, but, like, I have such trouble talking sometimes. I stumble over my words, and I usually try to, like, reiterate what I'm saying as best as I can so you all can understand what I'm saying. So hopefully that sentence I was saying was making sense. What I'm gonna say in the short form of it is, respect indigenous people. Fuck people that just continue to write about indigenous people getting hurt, like violently hurt, and like the slurs that are used against them. Good lord, it's ridiculous. Alright, I got some gum. Now, let's swap the screen. Boop. So tonight, we're playing Paranoiac, which is a game I have not played in years, and it's for a reason I haven't played this game in years, is because I remember it being the scariest game known to man when I was 13. I'm trying to make sure I spell that right. I don't know. The paranoiac is a word that just does not agree with my brain. It's like, oh yeah, it looks like it should be spelled paranoid, but it's not. But this game, I need you to all look at the description for the trigger warnings. I did put there is some slight ableism in regards to mental health in there, and I do recall that when there is a character who has some mental health struggles, and she's often demeaned and treated as though she is not mentally sound in a negative way. So bear that in mind, and yeah, just bear that in mind as we play this game, and take care of yourselves. I love you all so, so, so much, and if this game, based on the trigger warnings that I put in the description, isn't for you, then it's okay to skip the stream. Just because I want you all to be able to take care of yourselves and not say like, oh, I'm gonna sit through this. I think I can take it. We all have things that trigger us. You don't have to force yourself to watch something for even though it triggers you. Just skip it. You know, I'm streaming tomorrow. Hopefully there won't be well, just come back tomorrow. I couldn't find the word to say. Alright, so let's open this bad boy up. This is another game made by Yuri, who made, I believe, made the Mermaid Swamp, and also made, hold on. BG person, come to the rescue really quickly. They made The Crooked Man. Yeah, they made the Crooked Man series. They've made quite a number of games over the years now. Insanity is the one that's been recently released, but it's only recently been translated. It's not a newer work, it has just been translated recently, but it's one of the first games Yuri made, I think. And this is also one of Yuri's earliest works. This game scares me because of the specific jump scares with this face. It haunts my nightmares every time I think about it. So let's swap the screen over. If I can get the window capture, that'd be great. There it is. This is Paranoiac. Oh, hold on. There we go. This is the remake. This is not the original Paranoiac. This is the recent remake. I don't know how old this remake is. I don't know if it's a year old or a couple years old. But also, this screen is immensely tiny. Let me make it bigger for myself. Now, hopefully that did change the screen size. Boo! Don't do that to me. I hate when that happens. When I resize the screen and then OBS makes it bigger. Blech. Alright. Let's do this. Y'all ready? This is a horror game. It contains scares and grotesque content, so be cautious. Also, parts of this game contains discriminatory language, but the author does not mean to condone discrimination. Please adhere to the following rules to prevent trouble. Just the typical warnings. I think what they mean by discriminatory language is, I believe it's the ableism that I brought up before. So, please adhere to these warnings. And let's go. Let me grab my melody and let's do this. It's been 3 years since my aunt passed. Due to a certain turn of events, I moved into the house that had been neglected ever since her death. Let me crack my knuckles, sorry. I have to crack them or else my fingers lock up. This place has gotten dusty. I suppose it was left like this for 3 years. I'll take a look around the house. Shoe shelf, there's a vase with withered flowers on top. Coat rack, there's a black coat on it. Alright. Okay, I forgot this place is just massively massive, yep. Big house. It's kind of like the mansion from Mermaid Swamp. Massive, and I'm gonna get lost easily. Shelves, there's a vase with withered flowers on top. Also, this sprite, there's no eyes, I'm realizing. I thought the little dot was an eye, but like, man, no. I do not like this sprite style. Wow, I'm struggling to talk today, I'm sorry. Floor lamp. Also, who has a table with glass in the middle of it anymore? I don't know. I haven't met a person in years who's had one of those. We have one. We got it from a garage sale quite a few years ago. And it was quite a nice table. But it's been knocked over a couple of times and the glass is nearly broken every single time. But somehow it's remained sturdy despite that. A safe. Looks like it's locked. I wonder if there's something inside. Also, why is it Miki's side profile instead of her like 3/4 or straightforward? I don't understand why she's just facing to the side. I don't know the combination. Probably no need to open it right now. Oh, by the way, if you hear any like vacuuming noises in the background. Don't mind that. My parents are cleaning out our stove, our fireplace, for the winter. So they're trying to get it up and running again, so don't mind that. It's gonna be annoying, but yeah. Large television, trash can, shelves, they hold DVDs and the like. Oh, a kitchen, refrigerator. Blah. Oh, it still has food in it. Has this been here for 3 years? Oh, gross. Throw the whole fridge away. My God. I think it's time you invest in a new fridge. I thought Mom came by to clean up a few times after my aunt died. Terrible. Sink's dirty with water. What? Droplets or deposits? Ew. Kitchen counter. There's a dishwasher underneath. That's convenient. The lower cupboards contain cookware. 3-burner stovetop. There's an empty pot on top. Whew. Yeah, I haven't been talking a lot today, so I'm gonna be more prone to stuttering today, sadly. Landline phone. Cupboard. Holds a lot of plates. Those plates probably all have dust on them at this point. Oh, a tatami room. Kotatsu. Trash cans, crumpled tissues inside. Closet contains futons and things. Oh, I'm just reminded of Mermaid Swamp whenever I'd open those sliding closet doors and I'd just see an eyeball staring at me. Oh God. Those eyeballs haunt my dreams still to this day. Although Mermaid Swamp was really not a good game. In hindsight, like looking back on it, especially the remake. A porch. I can see a Japanese style room through the glass. It's probably the Kotatsu room. Yellow flowers. Weird. There aren't any other flowers, just weeds. It being so pretty is kind of it being so pretty is kind of disturbing. My goodness. I wonder how bad this game is gonna be. I wonder if it's gonna hold up or not. I doubt it, but we'll see. I think the only game of Yuri's that somewhat holds up is the Crooked Man. Even then, I do have a few gripes when it comes to the Crooked Man as well. Yuri's games just seem to be riddled with all sorts of little things that are not good, or just a whole game that's just not good. An old well. It doesn't seem to have any water. That's right. This was an old house for sale that was bought and renovated. I wonder I wonder if that's why this thing is here. Can I sprint? Nope, I have to walk. We're getting a slow tour of the house, guys. Oops, I accidentally went in the tatami room again. See what I mean? I'm gonna get lost so easily. This darn house is like a labyrinth. Oh, but at least this room's not locked. It's a little powder room. Bathroom sink. It's dirty with water deposits. Okay, is this room locked? Nope. Oh, this is the bathroom. Wash basin, washing machine, laundry bin. Clothes have been left inside. These must be my uncle's clothes. I'll clean them up tomorrow. Oh, geez, wait. I just realized I may need to get a sensor for pixel boobies. Because last time there was a bath scene, we had to censor it because of pixel boobies. Bath stand, bath bucket, bathtubs dirty with water deposits. Why are these bathtubs so massive? My goodness, I wish I had a bathtub that big. I wish. I would love a huge bathtub because I actually like taking baths, believe it or not. I used to take baths constantly back when bath bombs were a really popular trend. I would get them constantly and then I'd go and take a bath. I miss those. I miss bath bombs, actually. I had a lot of nice times taking baths with bath bombs. Why are there so many locked doors in this house? You think I'd have a universal key that unlocked. For some reason, it won't open. This must be the study. It doesn't look locked, but it just won't open. I wonder if they stuck wax in the locks. I'm gonna make a lot of references to Mermaid Swamp. Oh, for crying out loud. Where's the landline? Oh wait, it's downstairs. Miki! Oh shoot, I went downstairs on accident. Miki, go answer the phone. Why is her kitchen so far away? Oh my god, and why is that the only phone in this house? It's Takamura. Who is this? Oh, Miki, you made it there already. How's your new home? Seems dusty, but it's nice and big. Oh, that's good to hear. Your luggage should be arriving tomorrow. Thanks. Can I ask something? There are locked doors all around the house, but I don't know where the keys are. Do you know anything, Mom? You don't have them there, do you? Oh, keys? I don't suppose I would. She had an awful persecution complex. She went locking doors in her own house, and even hid the keys. Stupid if you ask me. I wouldn't call that stupid. I think that's just paranoia. Like general paranoia, like I'm scared there may be somebody in my house, so I'm going to lock my doors to be precautious. It's a little bit unreasonable, but not too unreasonable if you ask me, as somebody who is also paranoid. Well, you can deal with that, would you? Call a locksmith if you have to. Bye now. Jeez, that Mom really just did not like her sister, huh? Bye. Oh, is it that late already? I'll take a shower and sleep. Okay, looks like we gotta go run up to the bathroom again then. I'm ready to open OBS and get a sensor if need be at any point. Where was the bathroom again? Oh crap! I already forgot where the bathroom is. No, this is the bedroom. Excuse me, I didn't even get to explore this. Nothing in the drawers. Trash can. A little cozy bed with some nice sheets on them. Closet. Shelves. Small shelves. I've always wanted like a shelf to sit beside my bed. You know those like desk side or bedside tables? I've always wanted one of those. I've had a drawer by my bed for like ever. For like ever. Since I was a baby. This was my mom's. But yeah. I want a little bedside table. I've been wanting one forever. Cause as nice as it is, I kinda, the wicker style of it is a little outdated, and also one of the handles is broken, so, okay. Please don't show me any pixel boobies. Ah! Okay, good, there's no pixel boobies, we're fine. I've hardly done a thing, and yet I'm so tired. I have no motivation for anything. Same. I get that. Guess I'll sort my luggage tomorrow. Tonight I'll sleep in that guest room right at the top of the stairs. Oh, that's a guest room. Where's the main bedroom in this house then? Well, thank goodness I didn't need a sensor. We just had a sprite of her collarbone. So, yeah, this was an upgrade. Oh, what was that sound? Oh, darn, my coat rack fell over. There's something in the coat pocket. A key! I wonder what this key is. I have no idea where it goes. Searching's a pain, so I'll just sleep for now. There we go. Alright, bedtime. Feels unpleasant sleeping in someone else's bed, but oh well. Yeah, it's sleeping in the same house and in the same bed that someone who is now dead slept in is a very weird feeling. Very strange feeling. I've never done it myself, but I know it can be a strange feeling. Also, what? That's just a shot of bookshelves. What happened? Huh? A dream? I don't really remember what it was. Come to think of it, I forgot to take my pills. Maybe that's why I woke up. I'll go to the kitchen to take them with water. That's important. Day 1. That's important. Take your meds if you haven't yet, guys. Miki says, go take your medication. Now that was an interesting pause screen. Alright, let's go take some medication. Your medication's important, so take your meds if you haven't already. Sink. Oh, what? Do I not have my medication? Oh, there they are. They were in my pocket. Yay. Oh. Well, at least there's one gulp. I hate water drinking noises in these games. Ah! What the? Hair? Gross. Why did this come out of the pipes? Maybe somebody accidentally got hair stuck in the pipes because they, like, I don't know, washed their hair in the sink a couple of times. It happens. It can happen. Disgusting. I'll have to call a plumber tomorrow. I just want to sleep now. It's alright, you've been disturbed quite a number of times tonight. I think you've earned some sleep. Let me save again, though, just in case. You never know. You can never be too safe in these games. Oh, for crying out loud. Huh? The sound. Can she not get a break? My goodness. A door opened somewhere. I don't know where it opened, but I'll take a gander. See if I can find where the door is. It's locked. It's locked. I wish I could sprint. That'd be nice. Walking is nice, but I don't want to take things leisurely. Oh, wonderful. What is this door? Oh, it's the study door. I thought this door wouldn't open. Why is it open now? Hello? Oh, a spot on the carpet. Somebody spilt some wine. Floor lamp. Excuse me. What's the stain? I wonder if I need to replace this rug. I'll buy a new one later. Large bookcase filled with hardcover and paperback. Oh my god. What was that? Practical books, it said? There are really a lot of books here. Most of them about sewing and piano. There's even a book on color psychology. Oh man, color psychology. What is color psychology? Color psychology concerns the impressions and sense of harmony people feel about colors. It can relate to psychology, art, design, and construction. Examples of color impressions: passion is red, clarity is orange, happiness is yellow, pink is gentleness, peace is green, lethargy is, I think that's gray, silence is blue. Is that an emotion? Okay, and I think that's either clear or white is purity. Interesting. No, I don't want to read about color theory. Or color theories. Color psychology. Back issues of magazines. Complete works of well-known authors. Wonder if you've got any Stephen King's in there. I feel like Miki's aunt would read Stephen King. That scared me. What? Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh no, is this what I think it is? Oh god, please no, not so early on in the game. I beg of you, let me go to bed. Oh. What is that thing? It's coming toward me? No, gross. I have to go outside. Oh, that was doing that by itself. Why? Why won't it open? Ah! I have to run. I need to hide somewhere. Wonderful. Oh crap, wait. It appeared behind me. There we go. Ah! It scared the life out of me. Oh, I shouldn't go upstairs. Oh, and I got caught by the thing. Game over. Try again. That's just a trap. I'm going into the tatami room. To hide under the kotatsu! Nice! Huh? Morning. Did I fall asleep? I mean, I don't blame you. The kotatsu is actually kind of comfy, so you're fine if you fall asleep under the kotatsu. That thing is gone. Well, really, what was that thing last night? A dream? But it felt too real, and I actually was under the kotatsu. Anyway, it disappeared, so whatever. I'm sure it was a dream. It's disturbing me, so I'll forget about it. Today I need to clean up and sort out the house. Oh, first I need to call a plumber. Smart. Yeah, definitely would be a good thing to do. Looks like your water's working just fine. I couldn't find any real abnormalities, and the pipes outside weren't clogged either. But last night, hair came out, along with water. This house has been empty for 3 years, wasn't it? Or was empty for 3 years, rather. I'm sure it's just built up gunk that came out now. Wow, I read the sentence way too far ahead. At any rate, it should work without issue now. I see. Well then, I'll be off. Keep an eye on it, and if anything goes wrong with the water again, contact me. Thank you very much. Bye! Built up gunk. I wonder if that kind of thing happens. Well, as long as it works now. Yeah, built up gunk is a real thing. It can happen. Right, that key I found yesterday. I should check to see what it opens. But don't you have stuff to clean up in the house? Day 2. Alright, let's save again. Found in a coat pocket. Okay, so it's not gonna tell me what key the door this opens. So we're gonna have to make an educated guess. Here. Nope. Oh, wait. Nope. Is it like the Crooked Man where I need to manually input things, or is it gonna automatically do it itself? I hope it automatically does it itself. Inputting it, like, constantly is gonna get annoying really quickly. And that's one gripe I had with the Crooked Man. So, the study. That strange thing came out of there yesterday. In my dream, that is. And there's nothing in there! And I was like, who's messaging me? It's just my FinChat. Sure enough, there isn't anyone. I must have been tired and had a weird dream. Oh, a book conveniently fell. A book that fell out. It surprised me. Why did it suddenly fall? There's something stuck in this book. The safe combination is Yuriko with a star and a pound key. I'm sure I can't forget my own name. Yuriko. Stuck the note in my diary. Oh, can I read the diary? Nope, I can just look at the note. I don't want to take a little peek at the diary. just to see what she's writing about in her everyday life. Aha! I do have to use it manually. Darn it. Oh, this is gonna get old very fast. I can tell. Trash cans stuffed with trash. There's something written on this paper. Beautiful things are fake. Beauty is only there to hide something. Stuck the note in my diary. Old laptop computer. It's old, but it's still... I thought somebody was knocking on my door. It's old, but it still turns on okay. Still, it's locked by a password. Well, this is our lucky day. Where's the star key? Is there no star key on here? Oh, crap. Oh, phooey. I think if I had a shift key, it would be so much better. Then I could, like, shift. Ah. Never mind. Because it says the... Oh, the safe combination, not the password for the computer. Oops. Flowers on top are wilted. Floor lamp. Closet. I don't know what it is, but like houses where there's no sound and only a clock ticking have always unnerved me. Oh my god, who's calling? They've always unnerved me. I don't know why. I can't stand to have like no noise in a house. There has to be something going on. Just not like clock noises, you know. It's Takamura. Ah, Miss Takamura. This is your assistant, Hayakawa. How are you faring? No real progress, though it's not getting worse either. I see. Oh, so I heard you moved recently. It's been in that area for work before, or I've been in that area for work before, rather. It's a very nice, quiet place, so please take the opportunity to convalesce. By the way, I put together everything about the binding for the new book, so I'll fax it to you tonight. Be sure to give it a once-over. Please do. Bye then. Oh god, I'll fax it over to you. I haven't heard somebody say that in ages. This game is so dated just by saying that. Yeah, I'll fax over the information to you with my fax machine. My dad had a fax machine. I think it still works. Man. He sure sounds at ease. Wish that were me, but I'm being made to write romance novels I do not want. I want to write. Preferably to being given up. Hold on. Preferable to being given up on, I guess. With my illness, I'm a writer who can't write. I better write at least a little soon enough. Okay, so I was hanging out upstairs. I was gonna go to the safe, I think. Actually, so this is convenient. I can open the safe now. I don't know the combination. You have the safe combination right there, you silly. Yeah, the combination is right there. Maybe this isn't the safe. Because how else am I supposed to input Yuriko into it? Because it's not one it doesn't have the alphabet. So. I forgot to save in a while. Was there, what am I supposed to do now? Wait, I'm a little confused. Here we go, it's time to wander around aimlessly, as I'm prone to doing. Oh, that's right, I need to figure out the password for the silly laptop. Closet. There's trash can. Okay. I'll have to see if there's some sort of slip of paper hanging around that I can use to figure out the password. But what am I supposed to do now? Do I have an objectives anywhere? No, guess not. So I guess I'll just wander around until I find something. We'll see. This tends to happen in Unity games. There's just so... It's so hard, it's so vague, and it doesn't tell you where to go. Or what to do. It doesn't give you any sort of inkling on where you're supposed to go next, and you're just kind of supposed to guess. And I don't quite like that about Yuri's games. I think it was the worst when it was the mermaid swamp. It was somewhat bearable in the Crooked Man. Had to make sure there wasn't a door there or anything. It was somewhat bearable with the Crooked Man, but it was still really annoying. And I had to regularly look up a walkthrough to figure out where I'm supposed to go, and I don't enjoy that. I keep putting quite before my words. I don't quite enjoy that. But no, I genuinely just meh. Not a fan of the fact that I have to guess. Oh, would you look at that? Now that I look at it, these are artificial, and there's traces of digging near the roots. Is something buried here? Oh, a key, conveniently. Burying a key here to hide it. Is this all part of that persecution complex Mom told me about? I just don't... Oh, Yes, I'm coming. Hold on. I just found a key, so what on earth is going on here? Hello? Excuse me, is this Miss Miki Takamura's house? Yes. Who would you be? I'm Shinjin... Or Shinji, rather. Oh, I thought it was Sinjin, sorry. Let's try that again. I'm Shinji Miura. I live in room 302 at the apartment across the street. It seems they misdelivered your luggage, so I came to bring it over. Wish I could read. What happened to me? Oh, I'm sorry to trouble you. Well, I thoughtlessly stamped for it. The delivery person didn't even seem to notice. So the luggage is rather heavy, and there's quite a bit of it. If you'd let me in, I'll carry it for you. No, you shouldn't. I can carry it myself. Please don't worry about me. I'm used to physical labor. Well, alright. Shinji. I'm sorry. Any character that's named Shinji, I just think of Evangelion, like, immediately, and I'm just, like, thinking of the meme. Get in the robot, Shinji! I didn't even finish Evangelion. So, I'm sorry. There we go. I can just leave it here, yes? Yes, thank you very much. I wish I could thank you. How about some tea? There's a tea set among the luggage. You sure? Well then, I gladly accept. Ooh, you're a writer, Miss Takamura. That's amazing. I'm not that great. I had my debut with serious literature, but it didn't sell at all, so I'm stuck writing romance novels. Now don't say that. I have to respect anyone who makes a living from writing. So what are you doing out here? It's for a lot of reasons, but I guess the main one is recuperation. Recuperation? You mean from an illness? Yes, but it's not a serious one. The house's previous owner was a relative, and it's empty now, so I'm using it to recover. Are you referring to Miss Saiki? You know her? Saiki? There we go, I got it. You knew her? Yes, she was my aunt. Though she passed away 3 years ago. Yes, that's right. I'm sorry for your loss. At any rate, you're Miss Saiki's niece? You don't seem much like her. Really? My mom always tells me I'm like her. I mean, Miss Saiki was rather odd, you see. Odd in what way? I hope you won't be offended, but she would shriek strangely and wander the neighborhood at night. She was quite infamous in the area. And no one thought to ask her if she was okay, or even offered to take her to a mental health facility? My goodness. I suppose so. My aunt had a disorder, so I'm sorry on her behalf. No, I'm sorry for bringing it up. I should be going. Thank you for the tea. Thanks for randomly bringing up information about my aunt, who I know for a fact probably should have got some mental health services and help. My goodness. I'm on paid leave for an inflamed tendon. In other words, I have time on my hands. Call me anytime if you need anything. It may be hard for a young woman to live alone in these parts, but I'm sure you'll be fine. Well, you're right. I'm not used to the area. I might ask you if I need any help. Thanks for your concern. Yes, by all means. Okay, I've taken up enough of your time. Goodness, my nose is whistling. I hate when that happens. He seemed friendly. Still gonna keep an eye on him, though. I'd better get started cleaning already and sorting out that delivered luggage. It's so much, it might take until nightfall. Well, then let's get to work. Sure enough, it's late into the night. I'm exhausted. I had my shower, so I'll sleep now. Oh, thank God we don't have to go through another shower scene. I always get so nervous when a character mentions they're gonna go bathe. Because then I'm like, do I need to get a sensor ready just in case I don't want there to be pixel boobies on my screen? Just have to make sure. Oh my God, who's calling? Darn solicitors. So annoying. Who would call at this hour? Oh, I bet it's Mr. Hayakawa. Yeesh, don't need to send it this late at night. I'm coming. I'm coming. Hold your horses, I'm coming. Alright, I'm here. Sure enough, it's Mr. Hayakawa. I'll have to tell him a thing or two. Hello. Oh, he's faxing something, I forgot. He said he was gonna fax stuff over. Huh? Oh, there's hair. What? What? Hair? What? Why out of the fax machine? This is weird. Really weird. And yesterday, too? There it is again. I have to run. The tatami! Or the kotatsu, I'm sorry. Not kotatsu, sorry. No! Did I get killed? I got killed! What the hell? I thought at least I had one more run. Alright, looks like I gotta go hide in that one closet. Oh, for crying out loud! Alright, is there any other place I can hide? The bathroom! Of course, I can lock the bathroom door so he can't come in! I'm a genius! Never mind, I'm but an idiot. Alright, let's see if this closet in here will work. Oh my god. This ghost just knows where I'm gonna hide. It's like, oh, you can't hide from me. No matter how hard you try, you will never run away. I know all your hiding spots, so you can't get away from me. Oh, shoot. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. So I don't know where I'm supposed to hide. Oh, the table! Or the closet, rather. That ghost is gonna find me, isn't it? Never mind, I had slept in the closet. Morning? Looks like I fell asleep while hiding again. I can't imagine that was a dream, but I don't know what it was. Just what is that thing? And why is it in this house? And why is it after me? I doubt Mom would believe me. In fact, she'd just get mad at me. She won't let me back home at this point. Why won't she let you go back home? What the hell? What kind of mom? What kind of mom is that? Will it come back again at night? I want to take shelter, but there's nowhere. I can't afford to move or live in a hotel. Do I just wait until it goes away? Just keep hiding until then? Come to think of it, the fax last night. What happened with that? I'm afraid, but I need to check. Day 3. I don't know how many days there are. Gonna assume there's like 5. So the fax is just normal. The plans came through just fine, and there's not a strand of hair. So was it a dream after all? But interesting. Usually these games take place over the course of like a week or a couple of days. Oh, that's right, I had a key. I need to go check and see where this darn key goes to. I've been so distracted getting chased by silly static ghosts. I need to check and see where this key goes to. Nope. This door? Nope. This door? Oh, yep. Oh, it's what even are these rooms called? I've seen these rooms before with like a giant vanity, but I have never known what they are called. Are they like dressing rooms or something? Large vanity. There's a note attached to the mirror. Silence, happiness, peace. I see them all in a row, but it's happiness I can't have. I try to wear it, but it's hollow. I see, so... blue, yellow, green. Tall bureau contains many clothes. Trash can. Closet. Oh. Sure, I'll look closer. Blue clothes. Blue blouse. It looks so nice and mature, but no sleeves. I'm really not brave enough for that. Yellow. A summer knit? The cloth seems soft and comfortable, but the color doesn't suit me. Huh? These clothes. There's something tied to the tag? A key! Happiness is something you can't have, so there's, yeah, a puzzle. I accidentally figured that one out. Nope. This door? Nope. Alright. This door? Maybe? Nope. Man, I'm so bad at guessing rooms and where a key might go. I'm just trying out every single door. Like, is this the key that goes to this door? Nope, this must go to this door. Nope, it must go to that door, actually. Actually, I think this key is a dud. You know, just hoping that it's this door in particular. Aha! Oh, I found the piano room. Lovely. A grand piano. There's sheet music on the stand. The title of this song seems familiar. Or kind of familiar, rather. That's right. My aunt played this song for me. Sure. Just don't have the cover slam on my fingers. Have you ever had a piano, like, cover slam down on your fingers? It hurts. I had that happen on accident once when I was messing around with a piano at my elementary school. Because every morning we would have to stand outside and wait for our teachers to let us into the classroom. So some of us would go into the music room, or was it the orchestra room? It was the orchestra room, and the orchestra teacher would be there warming up with like the 5th and 6th graders. This was before I joined orchestra in the 5th grade. And I'd just hang out in there sometimes and just mess around with the piano. I didn't know how to play it. I wish I knew how to play it, but yeah, one time the cover slammed down on my fingers. It hurt, like, really bad. I learned piano for a long time, but it's been so long since I played. I wonder if I can do it. Well. I love piano music. The sound seems odd. I hear something metallic. Is it broken? Oh no, it's not broken. If it were broken, it would not be in tune. The lid of the grand piano is open, showing the wires inside. Oh, there's a key on top of the wires. Is that why the sound was weird? Yes. Yes, it was. God, I wish I knew how to play the piano. My hands are too small to play the piano, though. They're... Oh, for crying out loud. Coming. I forgot what side I was on. They're too small. They're smaller than average. Oh, it's him again. Hello, Mr. Miura. Do you need something? Hello there. So your friend of mine sent me some pears. Is it too much for me to eat alone? Oh, it's too much for me to eat alone. So would you like some? Thank you very much. I really love pears. That's great. Well, here you are. Are you alright, Ms. Takamura? Oh my golly. Why is it with just Shinji's dialogue I struggle the most, but with Miki's I'm fine. I don't understand why I'm struggling so much when Shinji's around. You look rather pale. Oh, do I? Are you not feeling well? I know you mentioned an illness. If it's bad, I can take you to the hospital. No, it's fine. It's not really that kind of illness, so it's not that. Excuse me. Ironically, the bass is easier to play with small hands. That's true, actually. I got told that about, like, 5th or 6th grade year. We had a bass player in our orchestra. And I was talking to him about the bass, and he was like, yeah, no, I think you'd play it. You'd be able to play it easier. I was like, really? He's like, yeah. But I said, no, I'm alright with the violin. I'm sure he wouldn't believe me if I told him about the monster. I just haven't slept well lately. That's all it is, really. Please don't worry about it. I see. You may be fatigued in all sorts of ways. You should try to relax. I'll gladly talk to you about anything on your mind. Well, excuse me. Just invited himself in, gave me pears, asked if I was okay, and left. Wonderful neighbor. Love Mr. Miura. Mr. Miura is nice. I don't know how many people, or I don't know many people like him. I should get dinner ready. I'm tired and not that hungry. So maybe I'll just have those pears. Pears for dinner! Nutritious and delicious. Oh, actually that looks really yummy. I haven't had pears in God knows how long I haven't had. Probably since like middle school or elementary school. I have not had a pear in so long. Because they were like side fruits you could take with your lunch if you bought lunches at school. So I frequently got pears because they were yummy. Anyway, I don't know what that monster is, but it always comes out at night. It appears when I sleep then wake up. So I can't tell if it's a dream or not. Maybe it gets inside while I'm asleep. If it's not a dream, that is. I should stay up tonight. That should clear it up. No, you need your sleep. Sleep is important. Don't stay up late and not sleep. So sleepy. But I can't fall asleep tonight. It's starting to remind me a little bit of Nightmare on Elm Street, where if you sleep, you see the monster. Except this isn't that at all. I used to have radishes more often in high school. Radishes? I have not... There were no radishes in my high school. That's interesting. Huh. Should I watch some TV? But I hate TV. It's so uninteresting. It might just make me more sleepy. Maybe I could work on my story? No, there's no chance. I can't think properly in this state. And besides, I don't want to write me at 3 a.m. Should I go work on my story? Oh, no, wait. I'm asleep. And also, I'm too tired. This is no good. I'll fall asleep if I sit. I should walk around to stay awake. That's typically a good idea. I do have a key. I can go searching around to see if it fits a certain door. Come to think of it, where is this key used? It's too much to bother. I'll look tomorrow. Okay. I just wanted to try something, but I guess not. Miki was like, oh, it's too much trouble to try to find where a key fits in a lock, so I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow. Oops. I had uncooked radishes and carrots often. I wanted the vegetables. That's completely the opposite of me. The only vegetables I really could stand when I was younger, and even still well, not so much today, but when I was younger, were carrots. And they were the only vegetables I could eat without having trouble. Because spoiler alert, I don't eat my vegetables like I should. But I should probably eat more vegetables. I need to try some more. I've had cucumbers. I think they're a fruit, though. I could be wrong, but I'm trying to expand my palate more. Anyway, piano moment. The piano stopped playing. I definitely heard the piano. What's this about? I can't imagine it played itself. Or maybe there's some trick to it? Like it's an auto-playing piano? You would know if it was an automatic playing piano. There'd be a wind-up, there'd be a little wind-up thing next to it. No, this is just a regular piano. A hand! Ah! My leg! Something grabbed! Oh, okay, I thought I had to spam. Oh, no! No! Stay away! Here we go again. Time to go hide! I have a feeling this... Remember, you're made of meat. Meat! You're made of it! Remember! Don't forget. Will this darn slide closet work this time? Oh, night. Oh my god. I was trying to say oh my god. I don't know why. My words started to... Sometimes I mix my words together, and sometimes I just make a compound word on accident. I don't mean to. It just happens because I speak too fast. Oh my god! I don't know where I can hide, and I died. Yeah. I ran immediately into it. I didn't know which direction I was facing and where the exit was. Oh my god, I am having the worst time ever. This game is a nightmare. A nightmare in a bad way, not a good way. There's no substance so far. I'm not really... There's not a lot I can... In terms of empathy, I can feel for these characters. Or character in Miki. Can I hide under the kotatsu again? I have a feeling I cannot. Nope. No kotatsu hiding place this time. Can I go out in the backyard? Nope. Okay. I'm stuck indoors. Where can I hide? Nowhere. That's where I can hide. Can I hide in this room? Where's a closet that I can just run into? Uh-oh, let me in. The closet! I have a feeling this isn't gonna work either. It can't work. I was gonna say, it's not gonna work twice. Hiding in the closet again. Where on earth am I supposed to hide? Am I supposed to work around the... I have to hide in here so I can make a loop around the monster so I can go back to a room somewhere and hide. Nope. No! I almost had it. I did have to make a loop around the monster. Okay. Let's try that again. I have to sacrifice a little bit of health just so I can make my way around. And hide presumably under the piano? Thankfully these jump scares aren't nearly as bad as the jump scares were in the original version of this game. Also, how is the monster not gonna see me hiding under the piano? That's what I want to know. Yep. See, I knew it. He was gonna find me whether or not it was a perfect hiding spot. It's not. My god, where can I hide? I'm dead again, aren't I? Yep. This ghost does not like me. It's okay. Most ghosts don't like me. Where does this game want me to hide? Come here. That's unsettling. It just floats? And it doesn't have any like motion for it to move forward to any I wasn't paying attention. I was stretching my neck. Oh. What the hell? The hiding place is not so obvious, and I don't like that it's not obvious. This is a nightmare. I'm living in a nightmare. I hate everything about this. Am I gonna hide in the bathroom overnight? That worked? It was the bathroom the entire time, everyone. Oh, morning. Enough I can't stand this. That thing's hand. I still feel it on my feet. Or leg. Gross. I'm calling Mom. And going home. I can't stay in this place. That's fair. I mean, if I was being tormented in my own home by a ghost that just chased me throughout my house, I think I would want to go home too. Mom, there's a ghost haunting me. Can I come home? Hello, Miki? What is it so early in the morning? Sorry, can I come back home for a while? Huh? What are you on about? Did something happen? It's not that big of a deal. There's just been some problems. I'd like to come back for a while, please. What do you mean, not that big of a deal? Then you can take care of it, can't you? Or is there something you can't tell me? God, I hate Miki's mom so much. I hate her so much. Urgh. So there is. Then there's nothing I can do about it. You're an adult now, so be independent and take care of your problems yourself. I won't spoil you just because of your illness. Lots of people out there have it worse than you. Oh my god! Oh! And the award for the worst mom of the year goes to this one in particular, because she is so... I've met people like her before. And they are the worst people imaginable. You think you're spoiling your kid because she has a mental illness that is, like, making her really paranoid, and especially, like, it inhibits? The dialogue is so realistic. I know! I feel like this was something I was told myself at one point. By somebody else, wasn't my parents, thankfully, but... She has a mental illness that most likely is depression and also paranoia, I believe, to some degree as well. So, like, telling her that people have it worse than her is the worst possible thing you could do. And also, like, I won't spoil you just because of your illness. Like, well, that just proves you just don't care about your kid. Mental illness exists. Please don't act like this. At any rate, that's your house now. The problems there are your problems. Don't depend on your mother. Handle it yourself. Oh my god! Well, sometimes being independent is hard, and sometimes you need help, especially from your parents. So it shouldn't be too big of an issue to just go back to the house for a little while. Like, goodness gracious, this mom really does not want her kid to go home. And don't call me at the crack of dawn with this nonsense. Goodbye. Oh my god. I hate her. Hate her with every fiber in my being. I didn't think so. What should I do now? I want to give her a hug. I want to give Miki, like, the biggest hug ever. Day 4. Like, I know there's not much to her character yet, as far as I can tell, but, oh, her having a mother that acts this way is so upsetting, and I genuinely do want to give her a hug, because, oh my god, if her mother is acting like this to her adult child, it only makes me wonder how it was when Miki was younger. Was she this hostile with her when she was younger? Like, God, it's deplorable. I hate that. There's something on the floor. Obtained a key. There's hardly anything on the right side of the closet. Okay, then what's on the left side? Cleaning implements and miscellanea on the left side of the closet. Okay. Funnily enough, I have those types of closets, those sliding closets where you have one side and then another side, and you just slide them open and close. They're annoying when you have, like, really long nails and you can't grab the handle, because the handle's just a tiny little circle, but I do like them. It's nice closet. Yep. Stack of cardboard boxes. Discard is written on them. A rack. There's various things on it. Oh, a flashlight. Yay. Shelves are filled with miscellanea. Various things. Miscellanea. Okay, so there's another key. And a flashlight, thank goodness. So let's figure out where this key goes. Not there, obviously, because I already opened the door. Not there, because that was already unlocked. Has this door been locked the entire time? Yeah, it has, actually. Let me try the key on this. Door. Nope, doesn't work. Oh. Well, I tried. Oh. I'm just thinking about Miki's mom now. That really just made me angry. That whole conversation made me angry. I hate mothers like that. Parents like that in general. I shouldn't just limit it to mothers. But yeah, that irritates me. Especially as somebody who is going into the mental health field as like a therapist. That hearing somebody say that to someone who is mentally ill is really sad and upsetting. Seems kind of like a man's room. Maybe this is the room my uncle used. How do you infer that this is a man's room? Is it because the carpeting? There's no carpet in here. The rug is blue. No. In the darkness, shine the light and find the shadow. My light has gone out. I see. Okay, a puzzle. Trash can. Let's see. Floor lamp. Oh, it's very bright. Closet. 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 Where would this cast a shadow? I'm wondering. I'm looking around to see. No, keep that on. I need to see where... Wait. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Trying to figure out where this... Maybe if I look in the next room, unless this room's locked. No, it's not. Okay. Okay, nothing is bleeding over into the next room, so... Huh. Turn it off. Oh, I heard something. Unless that was just the little thing on the floor lamp, the dangly thingy, rustling about. Yeah, that was probably what it was. Oops. Oh well. I thought I had a lead on something. It doesn't hurt to infer. What could this mean? I still need to figure out the combination. Shine the light and find the shadow. My light has gone out. Could this help me, maybe? Oh. I found it. We're fine. Looking closer, is there something attached to the inside of the lampshade? I couldn't tell without making the room dark. I feel like you would be able to tell if there was something in the lampshade, even with the lights on. But that's just me. That's just my line of thinking. Okay, so what room is locked? That's the remaining rooms that are locked. Oh my god! Would people stop calling me when I'm in the middle of trying to do something? Please. I was working it out. Hello? Oh. My dad moved something out in the living room and it scared me. I thought it was in the game. Hi, it's Hayakawa. Thanks for your work as always. Did you look at the proposal I sent over? Would that be okay for the binding? Sure. Understood. Then we'll continue apace. By the way, how's progress on your next work? I haven't written anything. Oh, sorry. I don't mean to hurry you or anything. I know you have your illness. I just thought I'd ask. Excuse me. Well then, I'll contact you if anything comes up. Pardon me. Take care. Thanks. Right. I really do need to progress in that book. I'll try writing some today. How does she write? Does she have a laptop? Oh, she does have a laptop. Okay. I was wondering, does she have like a typewriter, or does she have a laptop, or there's different ways people write their books. I like Stephen King still writes his books on the typewriter he bought ages ago. He still writes his books on that typewriter. He refuses to use a computer, as far as I can recall. It's inconvenient when I think about it, but if it works for him, it works for him. But you know me, I'm a 2000s kid. I grew up on the computer. So, anyway, I can't write. I need to. I think she's going through burnout, so that's... Oh, I feel bad. I know how it feels to go through burnout, especially when it's something you really want to work on, but you're just so overwhelmed. You're like, I can't. Why can't I write? It's the only talent I have, so why can't I write? All these strange things happening. My illness was making it hard enough to get any work done as it was, and then... Clearly it's a magic typewriter. That's how he writes so many stories so fast. You know what? Yeah, actually. It's interesting. He's produced so many books since he first started writing. I have to wonder, how does he keep writing so many books? I wish I had that type of motivation to keep writing. I just need motivation to write in general. God, I have so many ideas and I just hate that I can't write them. Ugh. Anyway. Sorry. I keep going on tangents today. It's no good. I need to cool my head. I'll go to the store and buy some drinks for a change of pace. Convenience store! Oh, that's the sidewalk. I thought that was the road. I was like, what? What are you doing walking in the middle of the road? For early autumn, it's cold at night, but maybe it's refreshed me a little. I should get back and write my story. Get back home. Oh, no, that place isn't my home. It's all locked up. I can't get any good rest. I feel like everything's rejecting me. Tapping the mic as if I'm patting her on the head. I know that feeling all too well. All too well. Oh my goodness. That place must still be my aunt's house. I'm an outsider. I have no home to go back to. I see. I just shouldn't go back. If I just stay outside until morning, that monster won't come after me. You're gonna sleep outside? Honey, no. At least get a sleeping bag or something. Or like a tent. You can camp out in the front yard. A park? I'll spend the night here. Hopefully no one thinks I'm dubious. Oh. Why don't you go over to Shinji's house? I'm sure he'll let you crash for like a couple of days. Lovingly pats your eardrums to comfort you. I'm turning into an ASMR channel. You know how they do like the ASMR where they like pat the mic as if they're patting you? That's what I'm doing. I hate ASMR. It's because I have misophonia and I can't stand a lot of the noises that they do, especially when they're like chewing something so close to the mic. Oh god, those are so annoying. That's why I can never watch like mukbangs or like anybody who eats like so close to the mic. I can't do it. I hate ASMR. I hate it so much. It's so just not good for me. But I know it helps a lot of other people. It's just a personal thing is all. Cold. I wish I'd actually brought a coat. But being out here is still better than being in that house. I'm tired. I don't want to think anymore about the house, about work, about my illness. It'd be nice to just sleep forever and not think about any of it. I see. I was like, is there somebody there? Like, I don't see anyone. Oh. Well, looks like even the outdoors is not a safe spot. Why? Why did it follow me here? No, I've had enough. Same, they should have the opposite ASMR called good music. They should. Yeah, ASMR is not good for my ears. I think they should have the opposite of ASMR and just... No, the opposite of ASMR is, like brown noise or white noise. Actually, now that I think about it. I need to run somewhere. Someone help me. Nope. Oh. Oopsies. I accidentally ran into the ghost. Oh. What the hell? It's like, oh, I want to go one way. Nope. Turns out you'll have to go the other way. Oh, it's right behind me. Oh. I keep running into it. Gosh darn it. At least it doesn't do like a... Oh. It doesn't make a really loud noise whenever I run into the monster. Just like a loud like roar or whatever. That's nice actually. Save my eardrums. And also save me a jump scare. Wah! Wahoo! I don't know how I survived that. Oh! Oh, you think you can get me? I will not let you get me. Where did I go? I ended up somewhere. Am I running in like... I'm at a police station. Huh? Please help me. What's the matter, miss? I'm being chased. Please give me shelter. Someone suspicious? No, it's not human. Yeah, I don't think you should go to the police when you're being chased by a monster. Just don't go to the police at all. They're not gonna help you. Whatsoever. It would have been better if she just ran to Shinji's. And like, hey Shinji, can you give me a room for the night? Have you calmed down a little? A black shadow, huh? And you say it's following you everywhere? Not only outside, but in your home? We looked outside for a while, but there wasn't anything strange. It's dark, so maybe you mistook something? At any rate, I'm afraid we can only deal with real creeps and stalkers. Still, it's late, so get some rest inside. We'll take you home in the morning. No, I don't want to bother you. I'll go home alone. But Miss Takamura, you just moved here, right? And you said you had an illness. We can't let you go on your own. Is there anyone nearby who can vouch for you? A relative, a friend, an acquaintance? My only relative is my mother, and she lives a long way away. I don't have any local friends and acquaintances. Mr. Miura. Shinji Miura. Who would that be? He lives across from my house. He's been sort of kind since I moved in.
Do you know his contact information or address?
He's at the apartment across from me, room 302.
Well then, we'll head over there in the morning and ask him to pick you up.
Or she could just walk there herself.
Okay, we leave the rest to you.
Right. Thank you very much. Glad we're getting away from them now. Okay, let's go, Miss Takamura. Or go home, rather. Okay. Oh, that was a surprise. The police suddenly came to my place, so I thought I'd done something. I'm truly sorry. Sorry for troubling you. You were afraid, weren't you? It happens. Of course you might get scared walking alone in an unfamiliar place. At any rate, I'm glad you're safe. It might be awkward to say, but I was a little glad you depended on me. What good fortune to be seen as helpful. I was thinking about that sentence for a second. I was like, is that a suspicious thing to say? And I'm like, no, it's not. Well then, I'll go back home. See you. I don't want to go back.
Huh? Oh, do you want to go for breakfast? I was getting a little hungry myself.
That's not it. This house isn't mine. I don't want to go in there anymore.
This is sudden.
Miss Takamura, could you give me your contact information? Like your cell phone number? I don't have a cell phone, so if a landline number is fine.
Huh? You don't have a cell phone?
It's not bad for someone. This probably takes place in the early 2000s, so I mean, that's not a weird thing to think about. Someone not having a cell phone, because landlines were still rather popular at the time. I mean, we still have landlines in our house, actually. We still have like 4 or 5 of them hanging around in our house. We get a lot of unsolicited calls, though, so. But it's still worth it. Have a landline. If anything happens, please call for me. While I'm on break, I'm just doing some light work at home, so I'll run right over. Excuse me.
For today, let's get you home. Since you're sick, you need to get some good rest at home.
I understand. Thank you very much. He's so nice. Like Shinji. It's just sad this house is a nightmare. I'm so awful. I caused Mr. Miura so much trouble. Should I have told him about that monster? I can't. Even the police won't believe me. I'm sure he wouldn't either.
Well, the police don't believe a lot of women when they tell them when they are told something, so either way, they wouldn't have been helpful, is what I'm saying. So
there's no way to escape, or nowhere to escape. I just have to stay in this house. And I just have to stay in this house and just have to run from that thing.
Day 5. We're only 5 days in this house and it's already caused us to want to quit. Goodness, that is so upsetting. Okay, so I have a key, I think, still, yeah. I have to check around to see what doors I haven't opened, because now I'm starting to forget.
Nope. When will I get the key to that room in particular? Because I have a key. Because it's locked, is what I'm trying to say. And I have a feeling there's a key around here somewhere. Aha! Oh, what in the world is this? There's some kind of lump in the sheets. Is something underneath? Yeah. Alright. It's a doll.
A doll?
Yeah, it's a doll.
Let's check the doll. The doll's holding something in its hand. A key! We'll leave the little guy. Can I tuck him back in? He looked like he was sleeping nicely. No, I guess not. Alright. Well, I have a key now. For another room that's locked. What do I... Oh! Well, this isn't good. Cardboard box. I do think I remember this part of the game. I remember this room. Short shelves. There's a kana chart for children on the wall. Oh. Warayama Hanatasaka. Oh, that's kind of nice, actually. Kind of nice. It's very nice to learn kana. Cribs collecting dust. Curtains are torn up. Is there anything in here? No, it's just kana again. Oh, what? There's an arrow. There's an arrow pointing to the right. I didn't even notice that. Why is it pointing to the right? Is there something over here? It's pointing at something. I can't quite tell. What is it pointing at? I want to know. Collecting dust. Oh, no, there's not a room adjacent to this, is there? Oh, no, wait, there is. Wait, so if it's pointing... I have to figure out... So it would be pointing to the left, and that room is on the right, so, I'm trying to figure out what that arrow means. You see what I mean in the top right corner? It's doing, like, going down and then it points right. I don't know what it leads to, though, and I'm curious. I want to be able to solve it on my own before I have to console with a walkthrough. Which, so far, I've been doing great, actually. I haven't really needed a walkthrough. Oh, wait. I'm trying to look at it and see if perhaps I still need a password to the aunt's computer. And also the safe. Maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not too entirely sure. I don't know. Oh, man. Hold on. I don't want to dwell too long on this. So where is Paranoiac? There it is. Where's the walkthrough? We're on day 5, which we're doing really good. Oh, we're almost done with the game. God bless. Unlock the bedroom. Get the key. Use it to open the nursery. Check the kana on the wall. Combined with the Yuriko note, it tells you the combination. Oh. Oh, that's it? Really? Interesting. Hold on. I'm not looking at the number itself. I'm looking at, I pulled up the... That's the wrong room. I pulled up the Yuriko, and I'm gonna look at the kana chart again. Oh, I see. A. Okay, I need to put this down. So we're trying to spell Yuriko. So I need the star since 8. Yuri 9. Ko. Where's Ko? 2. Is that right? That doesn't seem right. 3 9 2 2 5. You... Where's the 3? I see, okay. Grab the... Can you flip the paper over? No. Well, I figured it out. Thank you, VG person. Okay, so we finally have the combination for the safe. Thank goodness. I didn't think we would be able to open it at the rate we were going. Y-axis goes first, I think. Could be wrong. Well, I got it eventually. So I think we're okay. 8, 3, 9, 2, 2, 5, pound. There we go. It opened, but there's just a piece of paper in here. I'm gonna memorize that. When you gaze long into the abyss also gazes into you. Surely it's me who gazes into the abyss. VG veggie. VG person. They've been so useful in translating all of these works. Like, genuinely love VG person. I'm so happy they've translated every single one of these games. Otherwise, we probably wouldn't have games like Ebe or Mad Father that were transferred over and translated for free without VG person. So anyway, is there something stuck into the inside? It's too dark to really see. Well, guess what I have? A flashlight. Is that a key? Let's see if I reach for it and fall in. Just a little more. There we go. Now, don't fall in. Ah! Never mind, she fell in. Gosh darn it, Miki. How did you not die? What? That would have killed you. Falling into a well like that. Especially without water. Good grief. At most, she broke her shoulder, probably. Ow. No way, I fell in. It's so far to the top, I can't climb up there. Hello? Is anyone around? Somebody, help me. Somebody! I mean, first of all, you're in your backyard. I doubt anyone's gonna hear you. Second of all, you're in a well that's really deep in the earth. I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to figure out a way to get out by yourself. Oh no, what do I do? Well, there's a hole here that implies that you can go through it. The wall here looks kind of fragile. There's a crack in it. Maybe I'll try whittling it with a rock, rather. I can slowly make footholds to climb in. Here we go. I'm just now realizing the volume has been extraordinarily loud for you guys. Oh, we are 2 hours in. I forgot you guys have got the audio really loudly. Wow, it crumbled? Is it all hollow behind here? It's so dark, I can't see a thing. It seems to continue, but it's dangerous to walk like this. Well, guess what I have? A flashlight. What is this place? Is there really this huge space by the well? I can't believe it. But it's impossible. It might lead to this, but it's possible rather. It might lead to the surface. I'll try walking down it. Alright. Oh. That sound. It can't be. No! Well, now we're in a well, trapped with this monster. Lovely. We are never gonna get a break, are we? What a wonderful time for my chin to itch. Fantastic timing. That is sarcasm. It's a terrible time for my chin to itch. Ugh. Go, Miki, go. Go, Miki, go. What the hell? Go, Miki, go. Go, Miki, go. Come on, Miki, you can do it. Oh, I don't like the images that were flashing across the screen. And are we back to the start? Oh my god. Oh. Well. Oh, great. The neighbor. Miss Takamura? Are you there? Miss Takamura? Maybe she's out? I wanted to go for dinner tonight. Oh well, never mind that. Mr. Miura? Mr. Miura! Oh, did he hear? God bless. Thank goodness. Miss Takamura? What are you doing down there? Are you okay? My foot slipped. Help me. Just hold on for a second. I'll look for a rope. Thank goodness. Are you okay, Miss Takamura? You don't seem hurt, but... No, she would be hurt. Either her, like, some appendage of hers would be broken, but most specifically her shoulder. I don't know how she got out of that unscathed. Must not be too deep of a well. Miss Takamura, what's wrong? No, I hate this. I want to go home. A monster? There's really a monster in this house? Or there's a monster in this house? Really? Since the day I moved in, some kind of black shadow has been stubbornly chasing me. Just earlier even it was chasing me. Around that cave and the well. Once I finally got free, I passed out. Excuse me. And it's not just the monster. There's been hair in the water, and the fax machine, a piano playing itself. I tried to escape outside once, but that was no use either. It kept following me. That's why I asked the police for shelter. Goodness, let me try that sentence again. That's why I asked the police for shelter. I can't take this anymore. I can't help but be scared. It's admittedly hard to believe. It's true. I'm not telling any lies. I wouldn't claim something so stupid. No, I trust you, Miss Takamura, but it feels too occult, say. I can't quite believe that a monster like that truly exists. Okay, I understand. Stay at my place for today. Huh? Are you sure? I've lived across from here for 5 years and never met such a monster, so you should be fine there. And maybe if I'm with you, it might not show up, you know? I think it's worth a shot. While you're over there, I'll also take a look around this house. If anything pops out, I'll strike it down. Aw, he's sweet. But isn't that a bother? Absolutely not. It's fine. Leave it to me and take it easy today. Aw, Shinji. You've grown on me, man. You've grown on me, buddy. Your room's very clean. Huh, well, I'm a guy living alone, so I don't have much stuff. Fair. By the way, Miss Takamura, may I ask you a thing or two? You mentioned having an illness. What kind of illness is it? Sorry if I'm being rude. Depression. I'm taking antidepressants right now, and I'm being waited on for work. Oh, I see. I was right. I knew she had depression. Yeah, it was also just really kind of easy to tell as someone who is depressed. I see. All the more reason to rest up. Leave the monster to me. Thank you very much. Also, about Miss Saiki. Did she die of an illness? Even with her strange behavior, she never looked unhealthy to me. so I was surprised and thought it odd when I heard she passed. My aunt killed herself in that house. It was suicide? I didn't know. Why would she do such a thing? She got married about 10 years ago and started living in that house. 3 years later, she got pregnant. She and her husband were very glad. But the child was stillborn. My aunt kept blaming herself. My uncle got tired of trying to support her and left the house. Jesus Christ. Ever since she acted strange, she started saying she was constantly being watched and berated. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see now. After my uncle left, my mom and I were her only family. We should have supported her, but we couldn't. My mom has terrible hysteria. Ever since I was little, she had something against her sister. Okay. When my aunt came to my mom for help, Mom called her crazy and a murderer. Okay, even more reason to hate the mom. Good Lord. She said she wanted nothing to do with her. Is she calling her a murderer for having a stillborn? Good God. I hate this mom. I hate her. Good God. I was afraid of my mom, so I pretended not to see any of it, even though I knew my aunt's pain. If I had been brave, supported my aunt, and taken her to a hospital, I'm sure it wouldn't have gone like that. That day 3 years ago, I went to that house without Mom knowing. I was worried for my aunt. She'd hung herself in the study. Then the rope snapped, and my aunt fell to the floor. Mom didn't want the house. She hated the idea of even touching it. She didn't want to be reminded of my aunt. She's a very hateful lady. That much I know. Good God. But when I was diagnosed with depression, my mom suggested I go there because it was a good house for crazies. I want to dunk this woman in a river. Good God. She is very, very ableist. Wow, that is completely and utterly inexcusable. Jesus Christ. Maybe my mom was thinking that I might as well die there too. God, I hate this woman. I hate her with a burning passion. I hate this woman. My God. Urgh. How awful. How could someone treat their own daughter so cruelly? To say nothing of your illness. My mom's not a bad person. She is a bad person. What are you talking about? You don't need to defend her. She's awful. She's hateful. She hated your aunt. She called her a murderer. And she also hates you. She doesn't think of you as a human being. No, she is a bad person. I'm sorry. You cannot defend her whatsoever. Good God. She's hysteric, but what she says isn't wrong. She's just strict, doesn't mince words, and she tells me the right thing. I don't believe that whatsoever. No. I don't even think she's hysteric. I think she's just ableist. She's very anti-mental illness. That you can really tell in the way she just completely dismisses both her sister and her daughter. She just hates people who are mentally ill, and that is disgusting. Horrible. Good God. I'm always spacing out. With an occupation as unstable as writing, it must irritate her to see. I just need to get it together, that's all. If I get over my depression and get on track with work, my mom's done nothing wrong. Okay, you can't get over depression. I just need to tell you that right now. You can't get over depression, like I put the get over in quotations, you can't, it's always going to be there. You can manage it so it doesn't completely and utterly debilitate you to the point where you can't get out of bed every single day and just feel overruled by it. You can manage it. Although there is nothing wrong with wanting to stay in bed some days. What I mean is there's a way to deal with it healthfully. But, like, and also the fact she's just completely defending her mother. It's like, I get it, that's your mom, but, like, your mom is an asshole. I'm sorry. Like, don't defend her. She is a monster. Good God. But driving her recuperating daughter out of the house, that doesn't seem right for a mother to do, I'd say. And I have to agree with Shinji here. That, if anything, Miki needs that support from her mother to help her through her depression. Someone who can be a support system for her. But she's doing the opposite of that. She's driving her away, she's pushing her away, and she's saying that she's like a nuisance to her, essentially. It's like, oh, you can't come back home. This is something you have to deal with. You're an adult now. It's like, well, can't she have a little bit of support? Good grief. There's nothing wrong with, like, supporting your kid when they're having a rough time mentally. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm sorry. I've gone on saying too much. I know it's not pleasant. It's alright. You've had it really rough. Please take care of yourself. And I agree with Shinji. And this is also directed at you guys as well. You all take care of yourselves. I tell you all at the end of stream, do what you need to do to take care of yourselves, and I mean that. As somebody who also struggles with mental health, and sometimes I don't want to get out of bed every single day. Sometimes I do just stay in bed. It's rough, but sometimes, you just need to have a regimen to get yourself going. And having a self-care regimen is so incredibly useful and helpful for people like me. It doesn't necessarily work with everybody, but just do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Whether it be you have a strict regimen of things you do in order, or you just do something simple like draw a picture or write in a journal or pet your pet. Just, even if it's one thing, that's more than enough to say that you've done something, and that's more than enough. You don't need to try to push yourself to go above and beyond. Sometimes all you need to do is just get out of bed and put on a pair of shoes. Just something. Hopefully I worded that alright. I love you guys. I hope you all are taking care of yourselves, and I love you all very, very much. Take care of yourselves mentally. You deserve to have good things happen to you. I love you all. I'll go look around your house. Make yourself at home here. It's getting late, so sleep whenever. You can use that bed there. No, I shouldn't. The floor is fine for me. Now, don't be ridiculous. Someone so pretty can't sleep on the floor. He called her pretty. Ooh, Shinji's got a crush. Anyway, I'll sleep on the floor. So you take the bed, Miss Takamura. Well then. Mr. Miura, you really are a good person. It calms me to talk to him. He's cute. I like Shinji. There's tea and pears on the table. That's right. I didn't eat all those pears. They haven't gone bad yet, have they? Has she cleaned the fridge out yet? At her house? I don't think we ever got an update on that, did we? There's a laptop on the desk. Goodness. There's also an open architecture book. Is this a proposal for work on the screen? I probably shouldn't look too close. I mean, he's not there. You can technically take a quick little look. No one's gonna stop you. Small bookcase. There are technical books on architecture. I wonder what Mr. Miura's job is with all these architecture books. Maybe it's architectural design? Maybe. Television. There are film, DVDs, and games on a rack. Nice. I haven't watched any movies at all lately. I should go see something sometime. Large trash can. Prefab kitchen. It's really clean, or rather, it hardly seems to be used at all. Does Mr. Miura not cook for himself? Might not. You never know. Refrigerator. There's a shopping list up on it. That's actually kind of cute. I wonder, is Mr. Miura younger than me? Probably. Shoe shelf. I mean, he looks like he's younger. I don't know with certainty, though. A coat hanger, there's an outfit hanging from it. Is this tennis wear? So Mr. Miura plays tennis. I see. Is he one of those people that plays... What is that called? Where you hit a ball against a wall? Like competitively with another person? It's like a tennis ball adjacent. Like a rubber ball, I think, actually. And you hit it against a wall, and then another person has to hit it back against the wall, and you keep doing that back and forth until somebody misses. That's a fancy lamp. Mr. Miura has good taste. Closet. I better not go opening it. Yeah, that'd be a little too much snooping. I should rest, though I feel bad about using his bed. Hello, Shinji. Welcome back. She's sleeping soundly. That's good. Didn't see anything strange at the house. Just as a bit of a creepy atmosphere. I need to have Miss Takamura go back there soon enough, but she's so emaciated, I'm worried. Don't want her depression getting any worse. I wonder what I should do. What can I even do? He seems like such a nice guy, I swear. Hello? Okay. Auntie? Oh, this is a flashback. Auntie, are you there? Auntie, it's Mickey. I came to see you. I'm coming up, okay? I can't save. Don't go in. Don't open it. Too late. But also, that's something... Oh... Auntie? Ah! This is Auntie's house. Why am I back? That can't be. Could it be Mr. Miura? Did he bring me back here while I was sleeping? No, I don't want to be here another second. I have to get to Mr. Miura's house. Poor Miki. Open! Please open up. No, stay away. Just stay away. I read up a little ahead that I am supposed to be in the uncle's room, and I just went into the wrong room on accident. He played the xylophone for me for a second. Am I safe? Am I alright? I hope so. I think I am. Yeah, I think I'm alright. There we go. It's morning now. Thank goodness. Why did Mr. Miura put me back here? Why didn't he say anything? Sure enough, he didn't believe me. Naturally, if it weren't happening to me, I'm sure I wouldn't either. But I wish he would have made it clear that I was a bother. Then I wouldn't try to rely on him. It sure does hurt, knowing so clearly that I've been deserted. Oh. This is the key that was in the well. I forgot I still had it. I think the only door still locked is the one in the entryway. I wonder what room that could be. Probably a storage room of sorts. We're on the final day, everyone! Yay! Wow, this is the shortest amount of time we've made it through a Yuri game. New record, everyone! Wow. I'm surprised, actually, that we made it through so easily. Without much issue. I think we only had one little issue and that was it. Where the hell is this? Oh, is this a basement? It's dark. It's too dangerous to go ahead like this. Well, lucky for you, I have a flashlight. Oh, little stuffed animals. 3 girl dolls are lined up on the shelf. They all look handmade. I love this room. Oh, it's so nice. A large stuffed lion. It looks handmade. I used to have a giant stuffed lion. I got it as a gift from my parents. There was a really big, huge lion that I saw at the zoo once, I think, and I really wanted it, and my parents got it for me for Christmas, and it was the greatest thing ever. I got rid of it, though, because I don't need a giant lion anymore, but it was very, very, very cute. Stuffed fox and tanuki, they look handmade. Stuffed pig, cat and a sheep, an alligator. Stuffed bear by the sewing machine, seems handmade. Panda and a chicken, dog and a chick, and a rabbit. How lovely. It's broken, it won't turn on now. Straps of cloth and yarn. So it seems the aunt was a skilled sewer, and she made a bunch of stuffed animals, which is pretty cool, actually. I think that's like the coolest thing ever. If people who make stuffed animals themselves, they're so cool. Unironically, that is so cool. I wish I could do that. Make stuffed animals, I mean. Something fell. The panda! No! There's something written on the wall. I couldn't see it behind the stuffed animal. No. 2LNYZ4. Okay, so that's probably the password for the computer then. Cool. Let's go do that. Which room had the computer again? I can't remember. Where's the computer room? I've forgotten where it is. Oh no. Aha, I found it. Never mind. What was it again? 2LNYZ4. Okay. LNZ. Oh shoot, I passed it. 4. What? What do you mean? Oh, YZ4. I forgot there's a Y in there. What? Did I get it wrong again? Oh my god. YZ4. The Y comes before the Z. Gosh darn it. YZ4. Okay. Oh, I put a 5? Are you kidding me? Oh. Let me look at it just one more time. 2LNYZ4. LMYZ4. There we go. God. 5th time's the charm, I guess. There's only one file. Diary? Yeah. Expecting 5/12 sunny. I visited the gynecologist today. The doctor gave me a big smile and told me the infertility treatment must have worked. Apparently, I'm 2 months pregnant. I was so happy. I called him during work without thinking. Thankfully, he was just as glad. I should contact my sister soon, too. There we go. I was like, how do I get to the next page? Sister and Miki report. 5/14, cloudy. I went to my sister's house and told her the news. Sure enough, she looked displeased. She accused me of having kids just so my rich husband wouldn't desert me. Oh my god. It just keeps getting worse. Every single time I hear about Miki's mom in any form, whether she's talking to Miki or Miki's talking about her or these diary entries, the mom is just a nightmare. Good God. I'm not sure when she came to hate me so much. It must have been Mom and Dad's deaths, and to think I'm grateful to her more than anyone for raising me. I was half driven out of my sister's house. The little Miki came up to me and whispered congrats. It really made me happy. Or made me really happy, rather. Wait, half driven out? Oh my god. Panda complete. 8/2 sunny. I've been making lots of stuffed animals lately. That and clothes for the baby. I want to meet them soon. If the baby's a boy, he might not want stuffed animals. I could give them to kids in the neighborhood instead. Oh, well, that's cute. No title. 12/20 snow. I hadn't felt any movement in a little while. I had an ultrasound and the baby wasn't moving at all. I never heard its first cry. It was a boy who looked just like his father. There was a funeral and cremation. No title. Unset. I'm scared to talk to him now. I'm certain he'll call me a killer because it's my fault the baby died. What do you mean? It's not your fault for having a stillborn? That's not... no. You're not a killer or a murderer just because you have a stillborn child. That is something you can't control. Sadly, that is common that a lot of women give birth to stillborn babies, and especially when they've done nothing. Sometimes that just happens, and you are not a killer if you have a stillborn child whatsoever. You've just had a stillborn child, and that is an incredibly painful thing to have to go through. Really upsetting as well. My sister laughed at me over the phone. Good Lord. A thoughtless, brazen woman like you couldn't be a parent anyhow, so it's for the best. That's what she said. Jesus Christ. No title, unset. He left. I can't move forward if you're with me. I wanted to raise a happy family with you, but you've gone insane, so he said, and so he left. All I have left is this house. Good grief. No title, unset. The neighbors are spreading rumors that I'm a killer. Even the news people on TV say I am. So do the stuffed animals I'm sewing. Everyone howls it out for me. No title, unset. I'm surrounded by people who hate me. Everyone's out to kill me. I locked all the rooms. I hid all the keys. I talked to my sister and she called me crazy. A crazy person who should die. Even Miki told me to die. I think I should die too. This poor woman, she really could have benefited from having some sort of support system or access to mental health resources. This is really upsetting. No title, unset. I wanted to die, jumped, and broke my leg. People in blue clothes caught me. Then people in white clothes confined me. I finally made it out of the white building. Now is my only chance. If I'm too slow, I'll be killed. The rope should be in the storeroom. Auntie. God, that's just so upsetting. I feel so terrible for her aunt. Nobody should have to go through that type of isolation or like that's so incredibly upsetting. From the day of the stillbirth to the day she killed herself, I hardly met Auntie. I only heard from Mom that she'd gone mad. I didn't go visit her. Mom stopped me, telling me I shouldn't, so I didn't have the courage. But still, I wanted to see her, so I came to this house that day, and then I didn't know until I read her diary how Auntie slowly lost her mind and chose death. God, man. I never said you should die. Even Mom may have disparaged you, but she never said to die. She still treated your aunt like a piece of shit, I swear to God. Just because she didn't tell her to die doesn't mean she wasn't a horrible person to her aunt. Like, God. I hate that she's trying so hard to, like, make excuses for her mom. Like, your mom's a piece of shit. You don't have to, like, defend her. You can just say, like, oh my God, my mom was a piece of shit to my aunt. Like, and to you, especially, was a piece of shit. I didn't, did I? I'm sure I wouldn't have. Really? I really didn't say it? What did I say to Auntie? What did I talk about with Auntie? How did I treat her? What kind of person was she? What did Auntie's face look like? No, that's her face when she died. No, I don't want to remember that. That's right. Whenever I try to think about Auntie, I always picture this face. That's why I tried not to think about her. Auntie liked to sew. She was good at piano. She liked to read. She was kind to me, her niece. I know information like that. But Auntie's face, voice, words, what we talked about, what we did, I can't recall any memories. This isn't right. I should have lots of memories, but I can't remember a single thing. Is it because I never thought about her? I'm sure I'm forgetting something really important about Auntie. What is it? Remember, what did I think of Auntie? Well, somebody's at the door. Who is it? Oh, hi, Shinji. Mr. Miura. Hello. Thanks for last night. So how did it go? Nothing happened, I assume? Sure enough. You don't believe me. Huh? I'm not really surprised that you don't believe me, but still, why would you be so awful as to take me back here in my sleep? Miss Takamura? Tell me if I'm a bother. You could have just told me, but this is just too cruel. Inside you're laughing at me, thinking I'm saying weird things because I'm depressed, and just pretending to be helpful. Miss Takamura, please calm down. What, are you going to make fun of me again? Calm down, please. Didn't you tell me you were going home by yourself last night? Huh? Don't you remember? You woke up in the middle of the night and said you'd be fine to go home. Huh. Miss Takamura, what's the matter? Oh, do you need to use the toilet? I'll be fine now. I'm going back home. That was rather sudden. It's late at night. You should stay. Even if it's just across the street, it's dangerous. It's fine. After all, it is my house. Is she okay? Well, if she says it's fine, I suppose it's fine. That can't be. I didn't do that. I was sleeping all last night. Miss Takamura. There's something I wish to say about this monster and these events. I don't think you're lying, Miss Takamura. However, I can't believe that there's a monster in this house. If you were chased by a monster nightly, you'd expect some traces to be left. But as far as I saw, looking yesterday, there was nothing of the sort. I also descended into the well, and there was no cave there, nor the hole you said you opened. I can't... It's true. So I started thinking. Could the monster you saw and the events you experienced all be a hallucination or delusion? Hallucination? Delusion? What does your depression come from? It may be your mother's hysteria, or perhaps the stress of work. I don't think that's how that works, buddy. That's not how depression works. Or perhaps it's a sense of guilt with regard to Miss Saiki. I know he's trying to say, how is your depression, like, what triggers your depression the most? What makes you the most upset? I know that's what he's trying to say, but like saying like, oh, where does your depression come from? It's like, no, depression doesn't come from something. It is developed. Or sometimes genetic. Guilt toward my aunt? Miss Saiki became ill from the guilt of causing her child to die. She heard things, developed a persecution complex, wandered, and screamed strangely. What even is a persecution complex? Hold on. Persecution complex. Persecution complex. An irrational and obsessive feeling of or fear that one is the object of collective hostility or ill treatment on the part of others. Oh, so, okay. Okay. I see. I just think she's really, really paranoid Oh, but I guess you could say it's also a persecution complex. I'm not ruling that out. Perhaps it's the same for you. Are you seeing strange things out of guilt for not saving Miss Saiki? That's a weird thing to say. That's not right. It wasn't a hallucination. I couldn't imagine it. But is there any other explanation? If you really are hallucinating, you need to be seen at a hospital. Not to disturb you, but I just don't want you to end up like Miss Saiki did. Please leave. It's my problem. I'll handle it myself. Miss Takamura. Please, tell me, please. Do you really think it... What do you really think is going on? I can't read, I swear. I hit the mic, sorry. Ooh. We have a choice? Oh crap, I didn't save beforehand. There really is a monster. Is the good ending. Okay. That's what I thought. I was gonna pick it anyway. I can't even consider that. It's just a hallucination or a delusion. You can only say that because you haven't seen it yourself. It really is a monster. Miss Takamura. Just leave. Get out. I don't want to see you or anybody. Leave me alone. Pardon me. That thing is no hallucination. I may be depressed, but I've never had symptoms like that before. Besides, I have my pills. Come to think of it, I haven't taken my pills yet today. I should go do that. Yeah, probably should. Just make sure to take your medicine every day. Don't dry swallow your pills, please. Okay, good. I was gonna say, don't dry swallow your pills. These stupid pills. I keep taking them, but they don't help at all. I'm done with you. Is she gonna throw her pills away? Maybe you should just go seek a different type of medication? Maybe that specific brand is just not working for you. Hello? Oh, Miki, are you okay? What? You told me there was a problem and you wanted to go home. Did you take care of it? And what was it anyway? If you can talk about it, tell me. Miki, what is it? Are you crying? Mom, please help. Help me, please. There's a monster in this house. It's trying to kill me. You're the only one I can ask. Help me, please. Come get me. I want to go home. Let me go home. God, her mom is such an asshole. Oh my God, I have never met a woman in a video game as evil as her. There are different classes of antidepressants as well, yeah. That's what I mean, like, there's, like, you gotta find the one that fits you the most, especially if it isn't working, your medication isn't working. Mom? I just knew you were crazy, just like Yuriko, jerked around by stupid delusions. Jesus Christ. I always thought you were like her, so weak and prone to fantasizing. Of course you'd end up crazy, too. Mom? Don't call me again if that's what you'll say. I don't want anything to do with crazies. Just do whatever you want. Why don't you hang yourself like she did? Jesus Christ. My God. She won't believe me. But it's true. I haven't gone crazy. God, her mom is such an asshole. I hate her mom so much. Like, she's evil. She's an evil, ableist piece of shit. Oh my God, I hate her. It's not a delusion. There really is a monster. I have nowhere to run to, no one to depend on, but I haven't lost it, really. I have to prove it. I'll figure this out myself. I won't let that thing catch me. Crying? I hear crying. Where is it coming from? Hello? Is anyone in here? Oh. What is this? It can't be this shadow. No. I have to escape. Have to run somewhere. Oh, shoot. It's a dead end. There's nowhere to hide. No. Please stay back. Stay away! Huh? Oh, it has Mickey's name on it. Why is my name on it? Why do you always come to tell me everything? I don't care about any child of yours. Sorry, sister, but you filled the role of a mother to me, so I just wanted to let you know. The child seems really lively. It's a rather late birth, so I was anxious, but unlike you, I'm a busy woman. Don't come to me about worthless things. I'm going to work now, so I'll ask you to leave. Oh, Miki, you're home. Hi, Mom. Has Auntie gone by? Let me try that sentence again. Hi, Mom. Has Auntie come by? I'm off for my night. Let me try that again. Jeez, I'm struggling to read tonight. I'm off to my night shift. Go out and eat something with Yoriko. Here, take the money. See you later. Oh, it's little Miki. Long time no see. Are you done with school for today? Yeah. Excuse me. Hey, is the baby going to be a girl? We don't know yet, but I get the feeling it will be. So I'm making them lots of stuffed animals. If it's a boy, though, maybe he won't want stuffed animals. I don't think so at all. I'm sure any child would love something handmade by their mother. Do you think so? Thanks. I know. I should make a stuffed animal to give you as a gift, Miki. Oh, but you're in high school now, so maybe you don't want a stuffed animal. No, I want one made by you, Auntie. Is that okay? Of course. I'll be sure to make a cute one. Look forward to it. But if Mom found out, I bet she'd get really mad. It's all right. I'll be sure to talk with her. She's bound to allow me a gift to my lovely niece, I'm sure. Thank you, Auntie. Man. That's right. This stuffed bear. It was from Auntie to me. I was looking forward to it, but not long after, Auntie's child died. And then Auntie... I'm sorry. When you were suffering most, I didn't help you. I was scared of Mother and scared of you going mad. I let you die, Auntie. But I always loved you, Auntie. Because you were good at piano. I wanted to imitate you and asked Mom to let me learn. I even became a writer because you loved books and taught me about so many. I wanted to meet your child and your gift for me. I was going to treasure it. Don't cry. It must have been hard all alone. You must have hurt so much. You hate me, don't you? Are you mad that I let you die? With you, Auntie, I would go anywhere. I love you, Auntie. Mura. Miss Takamura. Mr. Miura? Oh, thank goodness you've come too. Sorry, I was just so worried. You didn't answer the doorbell, so I came down here. The ambulance should be here soon. I'm so glad you came too. I shook you, but you wouldn't wake. Miss Takamura? Are you crying?
I remembered something very, very important. Because it was so sad, so painful. I forgot someone important, but I was able to remember. I was a weak child who couldn't do anything, so I couldn't help her. But I remembered I left her all alone. I am very glad for that. So I'll be fine now. Because I remembered that even I can love others and have someone who loved me. Man. After that day, strange things stopped happening in the house. A psychosomatic doctor at the hospital I was taken to checked me and told me they suspected I had schizophrenia. I see. At this point, I don't know if it was real or a hallucination. But now, whichever one it was, I don't really mind. Okay. Don't think I'm forgetting anything. Mr. Miura, did you need something? I heard you were leaving today, so I came to see you off. You're really going back to your mother's? The situation sounded complicated. Yes, I figured I should go to the hospital often, and there's a doctor near home who's helped treat my depression. God, she's going back home to her piece of shit mom? Jesus. I'm sure the hard part is coming up. Just because I remembered how I felt about my aunt doesn't mean my guilt is gone. In fact, maybe it's stronger. I need to clearly know my own feelings and face up to the sad and painful things. That's why I'm going home and getting help. Actually, I plan to have my mother get counseling as well. Her hysteria is getting worse. Okay, at least you're getting your mom help, so I guess that's something. Hopefully she'll get better. I doubt it. Will that be alright? You said she was very harsh. I'm sure she'll yell at me if I tell her to go to the hospital. But as her daughter, I want to help her. Should the aunt be haunting the mom? I don't know how the ghost thing works in relation to this specific game, but maybe, maybe not, I don't know. Me, Auntie, Mom, we're all weak people. Auntie and I hurt ourselves over it, and Mom gets aggressive to cover her own weakness. At this rate, maybe we'll be headed for the same outcome as Auntie. That's what I want to avoid most. So I think I'll persuade Mom and go to the hospital together. She's harsh and scary, but I care about her. I see. What is it? Oh, well, it feels lonely to be saying farewell so soon after getting close. Yeah, after like almost a week of knowing each other. It's like, oh, I'm moving out after 6 days. It's alright. Don't worry, once Mom and I are doing better, I'll come back here for sure. Really? Yes, it's the house my dear auntie left me. I'd love to live here if I could. So I see. I'm glad. I'll drive you to the station. Not many taxis come out here. Thanks a lot. That would be great. I'll be back soon, Auntie. Alright. And that was Paranoiac. I don't know really how to feel about this game. It was very up and down. It wasn't very scary so much as it was very sad and upsetting. I was not a fan of the mom whatsoever. Of course, personally, I wouldn't have tried to redeem her and say, like, oh, you know, like, I like
I don't know, her acting the way she was toward her daughter was so incredibly inexcusable, especially toward her sister as well as utterly inexcusable. But I see there is benefit to getting her help and making sure that she's on the right path to becoming a better person. So I'm not gonna rag on it too much. Like, the daughter clearly cares about her mom. How'd you compare it to the Crooked Man? Oh, this is so vastly different from the Crooked Man. Like, the Crooked Man, I think, when it came to dealing with topics of mental health, weighs incredibly differently to Paranoiac, because Paranoiac is a lot more grounded than the Crooked Man was, where you were on a wild goose chase looking for notes and clues about David Hoover, or what the hell was his name? Something Hoover. Or no, wait, David is the main character. Shoot. Oh, what was his name? The one guy that we were looking for. You were searching for clues about him that would ultimately lead to his home, where you would find his body in the attic. So it was like his ghost was chasing David down to bring him to the same place that he was at his lowest point possible. But there were points where I definitely understood, like, this was a lot of a metaphor when it came to dealing with mental health. But with Paranoiac, it was more grounded. It was less of a being chased by a monster horror game and more of an exploration of a deep-rooted mental illness that ripples through this entire family. Not just the aunt and not just Miki, but also, like, the mom as well. I know that it was mentioned she has hysteria. But, you know. And just dealing with grief, depression, suicidal ideation, and how you deal with living your life when you have so much weighing on your shoulders. And the monster wasn't really even a monster in that game. The creature that was following Miki and the Crooked Man are somewhat similar, more in the ways that they died, because both of them were suicide. They died by suicide, by hanging. Interestingly enough, there's that correlation, but but other than that, there's not a lot of comparison to make. There's not a lot of overlap otherwise, because the monster, the shadow from Paranoiac, was grief struck and someone who was very desperately in need of mental health counseling, and having also dealt with her sister not believing her, her husband leaving her, being called a murderer, having this paranoia looming over her head constantly that people hate her and want her dead. And whereas the other guy, I don't even remember specifically why he killed himself. I think he was dealing with a lot from a failed marriage or a failed relationship, not being accepted into law school, and potentially the loss of his mother. Which parallels David. It's a little up in the air. I don't really truly remember. But in terms of Yuri games, this is definitely better than Mermaid Swamp. But in terms of how it deals with mental health, it's a mixed bag. There's portions of it that are good. There's other portions of it that are not so good, such as Miki describing her own depression and saying she just needs to get over it, which is not a good mentality to have, especially with wanting to seek treatment for your mental health, specifically for your depression. Saying like, oh, I just need to get over it and then I'll be okay is not healthy. You don't get over depression. You can just you can get help for it so that it gets easier and easier every single day to become productive again, so that you don't let it take over your life. But you can't, it's not something like one and done. It's gonna be with you for the rest of your life. You just need to know how to healthily work through it and seek assistance for it. Of course, that's not possible for every single person. Not every single person has access to be able to help with their mental health. So that's why I always say just do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Because not everybody can seek a psychiatrist to get a diagnosis and then get treatment like medication, you know, which sucks. I really wish it was more widespread and easier to get access to such treatments. But sadly, we're not that far progressive yet. Anyway, that game made me sad. I forgot how depressing that game was. It definitely is very, very heavy. It didn't scare me. There were just portions that made me jump. But it wasn't a scary game. It was definitely a reflective game. And as I said, it was a mixed bag in terms of how it was handled. I can only speak on the portions where it was discussing depression. I can't really talk about how they handled the schizophrenia aspect of it because I don't have schizophrenia. So for those of you who do have schizophrenia and can weigh in on how that portrayal was and whether it was accurate and well done and handled well or not, I implore you to comment about it. I definitely want to hear your feedback and hear from people who have schizophrenia, because I don't want to talk out of my ass about that, because I don't have schizophrenia, like I said, and I can't really speak from experience, because as I said, I don't have schizophrenia. So if you do have schizophrenia and want to weigh in on, as I said, how the game handled that, please feel free to comment below. I'm more than happy to listen and see what you guys have to say about that. So for now, that's all for Paranoiac. Tomorrow, as I said at the beginning of the stream, we are going to play a game and then we'll play 2 games actually, and in between games we'll do the scary video watching portion so that we have like a gap between the 2 games. Tomorrow's game, the last game of the month, we're playing Hello, Hello, which is RPG Maker horror game. And well, as I promised last night, because we didn't finish it all the way through, we are going to go through and finish The Witch's Heart through Ash's route, as I promised we would do that, because I feel terrible still that we never finished it. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Make sure you get something to drink if you haven't drank anything yet. Make sure you take your meds if you haven't yet. That's very important, especially if they're daily. Go take your meds. They're very, very important. Make sure you get something to eat if you haven't eaten yet. Make sure you go pet your pets if you have any pets and you haven't pet them yet. Go pet your pets. Make sure you go take a shower if you haven't showered yet. Make sure you go and brush your teeth, brush your hair. Do what you need to do to take care of yourselves. Just know that I love you and I care about you, and there are people in your life that love and care about you as well. Now, I was thinking about it earlier today. I really wanted to recommend you all some of my favorite horror movies. But, I'm realizing now I don't have a favorite horror movie. Not because there's like a lot of movies that I think are really good. I just never truly have found a favorite horror film that I could latch myself onto. Hmm. I'm trying to think of a horror movie I can recommend you. Cause well, actually, I don't need to even compare. I read a word and instantly repeated it back. Not even a horror movie. I think I'm gonna recommend to you guys some of my favorite just Halloween movies in general. For those of you who do celebrate Halloween and want to watch something for Halloween. So here's some recommendations. Some of these are movies, some of these are TV shows. I'll recommend like 4 or 5 things. Firstly, Wendell and Wild. Obviously, I've been thinking about it nonstop since I saw it. You should go watch it. It's on Netflix. It's a very, very well done stop motion horror comedy. It's got quite an amazing cast with Angela Bassett, Jordan Peele, and Keegan-Michael Key, and Lyric Ross, and a whole bunch of other amazing voice actors and amazing stop-motion animation by Henry Selick. It's a collaboration film from Jordan Peele and Henry Selick. Highly recommend it. In tandem with that, Henry Selick's other film, Coraline, should also watch that as well. It's a very good Halloween movie. Watch those 2 back to back. They're very, very good in tandem. Don't separate them. But no, you should definitely watch those 2. This is gonna be cheesy, but it's a film that I've seen so many times in my life, and I just adore it because I grew up watching it so many times on VHS. It's The Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown, which is a Peanut special for Halloween. I constantly quote, "I got a rock." Because of that film. Like, I got a Snickers bar. I got a Kit Kat. I got a caramel. I got a rock. I love that film so much. It's near and dear to my heart. Oh, I love the Peanuts. Love Charlie Brown. Of course, you can't have a Halloween movie marathon without Scary Godmother. It's a classic. I think there's 2 of them, 2 Scary Godmother films, but I always preferred the first one because that's the one I constantly saw rerun endlessly on Cartoon Network. I love Scary Godmother, one of my favorite movies. The animation's very outdated, but it's still got a good sense of humor. The characters are adorable and lovable, and I think that was the first time I ever saw vampires. Was from Scary Godmother. And then the last thing I'll recommend to you, actually 2, so technically 6, The Munsters and The Addams Family. Doesn't matter if you pick the Addams Family TV show or the movies. Watch anything related to the Addams Family. I adore the Addams Family. They're my favorite family ever. And the Munsters are just a classic monster family that I've adored since I was really, really young. I have quite a few DVDs laying around. And also there's the new Munsters movie on Netflix. I haven't actually watched it yet. I hope it's good. I'm hoping it's okay, but I've loved the Munsters since I was younger. My parents introduced me to the Munsters when I was little, and oh my god, it's like near and dear to my heart. I love that family so much as well. 2 of my favorite TV families. So yeah, hopefully one of those 6 or multiple of those 6 recommendations will suit your Halloween needs, especially if you're not a huge horror movie fan. They're not very scary. I think the most terrifying out of those I recommended is Coraline. Also Wendell and Wild. If you... There's parts of it that are very, like, woo, scary. But, yeah, hopefully those recommendations are good. And I will see you all tomorrow for the last day. Bye, everyone. Bye. Bye, everybody. I love you all so, so much. See you all tomorrow. Bye. Goodbye. Bye, everyone. Goodbye.